In this video, we're going to go through the how-to for the overhead press. We're going to go through a simple step-by-step guide, and we're going to start from the bottom up. So let's get into the video. Starting with the stance of the feet, for most individuals, this will be shoulder width apart with your toes pointing out slightly. Now for me personally, I go in slightly narrower. This just feels more comfortable for me. It puts me in a stronger position to press from. So I would advise you have a wee play around with it and figure out what works best for you. Next, from the side, you want to make sure you've got the quads tensed on, make sure you squeeze your backside, make sure you're braced through the midsection. This will give you a strong foundation to press from. Next, we have the Valsalva manoeuvre. Now, if you're not using the Valsalva manoeuvre already on any of your strength exercises, then I highly recommend that you do. Now, to do it properly, all you do is take a big deep breath into your belly. Now, you can use your hands at the side just to give you a bit of feedback. So taking your breath in. Now, you should feel your hands, the stomach expand out into your hands. And then once you've done that, you're going to forcefully exhale against a closed airway. So it looks like this. And then when you do this, you'll feel your abdominals contract. You want this. This is going to increase stability and it's going to help your overhead press. So it looks like this. In terms of your grip width on the actual barbell, you want to make sure this is outside the shoulders, and you want it in a position that your elbows are stacked underneath your wrists, running in a nice straight line up and down. Now what you don't want to do is, you don't want to go too wide. This is just going to create unnecessary moment arms from that position. And then in terms of your elbow position, you want to make sure that your elbows are in nice and tight. Imagine tight armpits. You don't want them flared out the way like this. Keep them in nice and tight throughout. Now in terms of the overhead press, you can press it anywhere between the collarbone and chin, wherever you feel you're most comfortable from pressing from. Now if you do bring the barbell down to the collarbone, just make sure that your elbows don't rotate back the way in this position here. Okay, you want to make sure that your elbows are always slightly in front of the barbell the whole time from there. You don't want this excessively far forward like this, like you're about to do a front squat, but just in this position here, elbows slightly in front and wrists slightly extended. Next is the grip on the barbell. Once you've got your width sorted, which we discussed earlier in the video, all you're going to look to do is just point your index fingers in towards each other. Imagine you're trying to make like a triangle from there. And then all you're going to look to do is just get a solid grip, come underneath, tight armpits, and then lift the barbell up from there. Okay, this will put you in a position where you're far stronger to clench your fist on the barbell, and it'll also allow the wrists, the bones on the wrists to brunt the load of the actual barbell coming straight up and down. Right, next is the actual press overhead. Now we want it to move in a straight line from A to B. So to do so, we're going to have a slight lean back, retract your chin. As the barbell gets past your forehead, push your head through so it's nice and stacked on top of one another. Control down, it's just the same, reverse it back, and then press through. Now what we don't want to do is, we don't want to loop the barbell out and around our face, just like that. Once you have the barbell overhead, you want to make sure that you shrug your shoulders up towards the roof. Imagine like you're trying to hold the roof from falling down on top of you. Okay, from this position as well, we want it stacked upon your shoulder joint. We don't want it too far forward from there, and we don't want it too far back like that. Okay, it should be stacked nice and tidily on top of each other. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Hopefully it'll help push on your mill press just like it did mine. Now if you need help with the pistol squat or sissy squat, then click on one of these videos here. If you have any questions on today's video, then fire a comment below. Thanks for watching.